Hey friendlies, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to my life living in an RV. Happy Sunday. I have a fun video for you tonight. It's part one of a two-part series of a town I visited in California. Kind of ghost town, kind of not, called Bombay Beach. Went there a few weeks ago with friends. This was shot in March and I shot so much footage, and I know you like your videos a little on the shorter side, so I'm going to break it into two. So if you're watching this on the Sunday that it was released, I'm going to have part two for you sometime this week. I'll do it midweek so I don't get too far behind. And if you're watching this after it was released, I'll put a link in the video description and at the end of this video for part two. So without much further ado, let's go see Bombay City. Boogie! You want a boogie? Boogie! Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on. I hate dancing, and lately I want to dance. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, that is just so beautiful.
In a quarter mile, keep right at the fork. Follow signs for I-10 East, Indio. Keep right at the fork. Continue on California 111 South for 5 miles.
I'm a little early meeting my friends, so why not stop at the Oasis Date Garden. World's best date cake. Maybe we'll try it. Well, they're not open. There's no one to work the store, apparently. Labor shortage down here of the people who usually cross the migrant workers. There's a shortage. So if you want anything from Oasis Date Gardens, you have to order online and they'll bring it out to you or call. I'm not going to do all that. All right, we're going to mosey. It's been a long time since I've been down here. I haven't been down here since that year I went to Slab City, which was Matilda. I think my first year on the road. Yeah, wow. Kind of cool to be back. I think I'm gonna go to Bombay Beach, which I thought I went to last time, but looking at it on the map, I'm not sure I did. I don't remember seeing that. So I'm not sure I went to Bombay Beach, but I'm hoping to check it out, at least on the way down, if not on the way back. So we'll see what the group wants to do today. We can gas. I visited the Salton Sea and even stayed at a campsite, a boondocking spot near Mecca several years ago, the first time I came through this area. I'll put links to those in the video description so that you can see that and learn more about the history of Salton Sea. But basically, the Salton Sea was one of many large seas in the world that have cyclically formed and dried over historic time. But the current Salton Sea was formed when the Colorado River floodwater breached an irrigation canal being constructed in the Imperial Valley in 1905. It flowed into what they called the Salton Sink and created this lake. They then decided to build a resort around it until they realized that because there wasn't any flow through, it was basically trapped in here, all the pollutants from the nearby farms, nearby farming and agriculture, they polluted the lake so bad that it was dangerous to go in. So all the water skiing, all the beachside properties and resorts and vacation rentals and even neighborhoods that were going to pop up around the Salton Sea actually became ghost towns. And that's where we're heading today, to a ghost town. The town site of Bombay Beach was established in 1929, 24 years after the failed levee of the Colorado River flooded the Salton Sea. Over the next few decades, the town attracted people from Southern California and beyond because it provided desert and water sports, something very rare in the desert. So there was water skiing, boat racing, fishing. And in the early years, many of the property owners lived out of travel trailers while spending their weekends. Over time, more full-time residents began to make home here, and the town, the little itty-bitty village, started outgrowing its population. The water tanks and outhouses weren't sufficing anymore. They required more infrastructure and facilities to support the year-round population. So the Imperial County Board of Supervisors approved the formation of the Bombay Beach Community Services in 1961 to provide community management and maintenance. Be on your side. I like that. Yes, always be on your side. Nobody else is going to be on your side. That's not true. No offense to my friends. In the following decades, Bombay Beach looked more like a full-fledged town as new amenities were built on. A water system was installed in 1970, followed by sewage. A community center, a large park with basketball and volleyball courts. The streets were even paved, they said. Bombay Beach had grown to include 2 marinas, 4 bars, a market, a hardware store, an arts and crafts store, a motel, a church, and a trailer park. This period of growth and prosperity didn't last, though, as the increasing salinity and toxicity of the lake made it a poisonous place to live. So we decided to drive down and check out Bombay City because there's supposed to be some really cool stuff to see around here. And we ended up out here next to the water. And we're going to stay here. Why not? It's an awesome spot. And we're all like, we should just stay here. Yeah, sure, the plan was to go to Slab City, but why? We don't have to go today. We can go tomorrow. So we're going to camp here overnight. We'll check this out. You know, it's funny, all the way in too, I kept seeing state park camping, and I was like, oh, we should just go to camping in the state park. It looked really pretty, but look what we get for free. Looks like some erosion control down here. Either that or soaking up toxins. Huh. I don't know. So we have quite a group caravan heading to Slab City, but you know, when you find a good spot along the way, why not take it? So this is awesome. It'll be perfect for exploring Bombay City. There's some art things up here. I don't know if you'll be able to see from here, but we've got some art installations. So, cool. Sadie girl. Hi, good girl. Stay here. I want a big ball. That's what it reminds me of, like one of those things you put ball in. Huh?
Rube Goldberg. You start with ball and comes down.
What's it called?
It's I'll have to look up Rube, R-U-B-E, Goldberg.
Oh, okay.
Open my heart to this world. Open my heart to this world.
Oh my gosh. There's just a whole art installation on the beach down here. This is amazing. Sadie girl, what is it? What is it? What you trying to get? Eminem in the background. Mom Spaghetti. I call it the Mom Spaghetti song. San Francisco here. Except now I'm a full-time drifter. So we're the first to see the unveiling of this new piece of art.
Well, it's going to be a performance.
It's going to be a performance piece?
Yeah, I kind of channeled Jack Kerouac and Gil Cassidy for this thing.
Really? When's the performance going to be?
That's at the end of this month.
Oh, wow. I'm filming you. Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't
That's his
mind.
bad side.
You don't mind being on YouTube?
No,
What's your name?
Sean Guerrero.
Sean Guerrero. Did you also do the one behind us?
This one, yeah.
Oh, wow. So this is like your little island of art.
Well, I got other things around here, like a lot of other artists. Junior's got his forest over there. There's some other people, and a lot of it's just stuff that we find. But I've always been working with a lot of old automobile pieces.
Okay.
You know, for about 40 years.
Yeah. You live out here?
Part-time, yeah. Come out here to make art.
I love that you reuse junk to make art.
Not junk.
I'm sorry.
Gold,
I am so
gold.
sorry.
No, these are called prehistoric pieces of gold.
Well, or it could be junk that you turn into gold.
Yeah.
Dad, do you want me to get more stuff out of the
Yeah, so we got
If you
one
like
last
that, you
thing.
can go
We
to
have
East
the,
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's junk.
Yeah.
We're part of it.
Oh, are you? So is the TV installation still there?
Yeah.
Someone told me the whole East Jesus kind of got wrecked. No?
No, not really.
Okay, because I was down there like 5 years ago. So, and that's where we were heading, and then we found this and decided to stay.
Yeah, Flip Cassidy did that.
A friend of ours.
Who did? What's his name? Butch Cassidy?
Flip.
Flip Cassidy. Cool.
Okay, which hole's going to which hole?
That's what I'm figuring out.
Well, good luck. Good luck with the, maybe we'll come back through for the performance.
Yeah, that's when a lot more stuff will be done.
All right. Well, do you have a date?
We can't give the date out.
We
It's
can't give
secret.
the date, but we gave you the...
Oh, got it.
It's all secretive.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put it on YouTube, so it won't be that
That's why
secret.
we're not putting a date out.
Okay, got it. So you just have to come and wait.
So let's just lift it up onto first.
Isn't that good?
Incarnation. Oh, I didn't see the re.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good angle.
You look tired there, little one. I gave you the opportunity to stay home.
Need some car shade.
I love info, question mark.
It's communicating with aliens. It's got a very Slab City vibe here. It's kind of like Slab City Light. But it's really cool. All the artists come down here to these free places, you know, kind of like free as in kind of do what you want and I won't bother you, you don't bother me. And I would imagine some of this property up here, we're gonna go walk around later, but some of it is paid for property, but I bet a lot of it are squatters. So very artsy vibe. Ooh, mail. We've got mail. Francesco Gomez. Upland. Paint, body, and equipment. I think Francesco Gomez, was that his name?
Oh,
I can't remember.
see our drought resistant. Oh, look, and there's a water faucet right here.
There's a Facebook group. I got stuff on the beach.
Oh, wow. So somebody buried all these, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Diving board. What's so interesting about Salton Sea is that it would have dried up a long time ago because remember, the only reason it filled up is because there was a break in a levee. It has continued to recede and drain ever since. The only reason it continued to have water in it in the early part of the century was because the surrounding farmland's runoff was going into the Salton Sea. So there was plenty of water, plenty of irrigation for local agriculture and farms, and all of their toxic chemicals and everything leaked into the lake, but it also kept water in it. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Just kidding. Oh yeah, all right. This is happening. What? Oh yeah.
And then the lights go on and off.
Oh yeah. See what happens when you serve desert brew. I love it.
Be a warning.
With things starting to dry up, though, and water becoming less plentiful, in the 1970s, scientists started issuing warnings that the lake was going to continue to shrink and become more inhospitable to wildlife. In the 1980s, contamination from farm runoff promoted the outbreak and spread of wildlife diseases. Massive die-offs of an aviation population occurred, especially after the loss of several species of fish on which they depend. Salinity rose to such high levels that large fish kills occurred, often blighting the beaches of the sea with their carcasses, and tourism was drastically reduced. After 1999, the lake began to shrink as local agriculture used the water more efficiently, so less runoff flowed into the lake. As the lake bed became exposed, the wind sent clouds of toxic dust into the communities around the lake. Smaller amounts of dust reached the Los Angeles areas, and people there could sometimes smell an odor coming from the lake. The state is responsible for fixing the problems, and today there are efforts, including these bales of hay, to remediate the toxicity of this area. Hello, is anybody home? I'm selling Tupperware. No, Amway. No, Avon. Oh, look at it. Adorable. See the devastation. Sunset at Salton Sea. Quite an experience. No, where am I? Salton Sea, Bombay Beach. Boondocking. It's like a regular old party out here. I'm kind of partied out, to be honest with you. There's a lot more to see. I took a walk around downtown and some of the abandoned buildings, and there's so much more art to see. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss part 2. And even if you think you're subscribed, double check, because yeah, it is YouTube that unsubscribes people. So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and stay tuned for part 2. And in the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah. See you soon.